because then you're in charge. It's not the world that's in charge of your feelings.
Right.
You are in charge.
Yeah.
And then you have an opportunity to look at any time your mind does have a reaction and say, how can I work this out so the next time that this happens to me, I'm not so disturbed. So gradually, you give your mind reasons to not react, and it settles down. And it's amazing as it kind of settles down into this relaxed state, literally your experience can start to feel blissful, and life will be really fun. Life will be quite magical. You'll be able to notice things more deeply and enjoy life. I would like to wake up in the morning and really just look forward to life. Just really enjoy what's going to happen rather than dreading it or worrying about it or going, oh God, another day. This is going to be a hard day. And a lot of people, on Monday morning, when they're ready to go to work, it's like, oh, taking a deep breath like, oh, it's going to be another day of work. And then they get to Friday, it's like, what is it, TGIF?
Yeah.
Thank God it's Friday. Like that concept of like, oh, now work is done and now I can be happier. Right? That concept of when work is ending, then I can be happier. I say, if you work 5 days a week, I'd rather be gloriously happy during those 5 days rather than just a 2-day weekend. If I can switch that and just be relaxed, peaceful, and joyful all the time. This is the kind of life I'd like. And this is what the yogis are trying to teach. This is the point. This is what the saints are trying to teach. This is what the sages are trying to teach. This is what the gods are trying to teach. And I just wanted to kind of clarify things. When I talk about Ganesh, it doesn't mean that I'm Hindu. It doesn't. It doesn't mean I have a religion. Anyone can come and connect with Ganesh energy. You could be Christian. You could be Muslim. You could be Sikh. You can be a dog. You can be a cat. You can be a rat. You can still get the energy. No one has to have a particular religion to get this. Mm-hmm. Now, the symbols can be helpful. And you know why? Because otherwise we wouldn't know what to talk about. Like, it would be like, oh, there's God or infinite energy. And it's like, what? You need some... Like, one of the values of the Vedic tradition or the Hindu tradition is there's a whole pantheon of gods. Each god represents a certain kind of energy. That's it. Mm-hmm. And since it's a god, that energy is infinite, meaning you can experience that energy anywhere, anytime, in the entire universe. It is endless and infinite and perfect as it is, unchanging. That's infinity. That's godlike. That's a deity. So an infinite energy. So when you talk about meditating on Ganesh, the idea is to feel Ganesh energy all the time, meditating in your system. It has taken you over. You experience the whole world through the eyes of Ganesh. You see the sun as Ganesh. You see the flowers as Ganesh. You see the earth as Ganesh, other people as Ganesh. And again, we just use that word. Some people might get turned off by the words or think, oh, elephant god, what does that mean? If you get turned off, then that's kind of sad, because then you've just shut down your heart to a word. Like, one of the first things I did when I really got deeply into the spiritual path is setting my intention to let go of all my judgments around all the words. If I didn't like Jesus, and I didn't like Christ, and I didn't like Buddha, and I didn't like Ram, and I didn't like Krishna, I didn't like Ganesh, and all these names of different gods, the first step is let go of my resistance to all that so I can tune into any energy or religion. Why am I going to shut my heart off from all the religions just because I don't like their name and I have judgments towards them? That's sad. I want to feel them all. I want to experience God through all those spiritual traditions, all the religious traditions, no matter what we're focusing on.